Listen carefully, because these words have reached you at this exact moment for a reason. Do not believe this moment is ordinary. Do not think you are here by accident. There are moments in life when your heart feels tired, when your mind feels heavy, and when you quietly ask, does God still see me? Does He still hear me? Does He know what I'm facing? And I want you to know this today. I have seen everything. I have seen the battles you fought, when nobody was standing beside you. I have seen the tears you wiped away before anyone noticed. I have heard the prayers you whispered when your strength was almost gone. I know the questions you carried inside your heart. I know the nights when you wondered if things would ever change. But listen to me now. Your story is not finished. The difficult chapter you walked through was not the ending of your life. It was preparation. It was shaping. It was teaching you strength, patience, wisdom, and trust. There were moments when you thought I was silent, but my silence did not mean my absence. I was working in places you could not see. I was protecting you from doors that looked good, but would have harmed you. I was removing paths that were not connected to the purpose I placed within you. I was arranging things behind the scenes long before you saw anything changing in front of you. My child, I know waiting has not been easy. You watched others move forward, while you wondered why your own prayers seemed delayed. You celebrated blessings in other people's lives, while secretly wondering when your moment would come. But I want you to understand something important. A delay is not a denial. A seed does not become a tree overnight. A sunrise does not appear without passing through the darkness. A beautiful story is not written without many pages. And I have been writing your story carefully. Every experience taught you something. Every challenge strengthened something inside you. Every disappointment revealed something you needed to learn. The things that tried to break you became the very things that built a stronger foundation inside you. You are still standing because my hand has been holding you. You survived situations you once thought would destroy you. You walked through seasons where your heart was broken, your hope was weak, and your direction was unclear. But look at you now. You are still breathing. You are still believing. You are still searching for my voice. That is not a small thing. That is evidence that something inside you refused to give up. Today, I want you to release the weight you have carried for too long. Release the fear that says nothing will change. Release the thought that you are behind everyone else. Release the memories that keep telling you your future will look like your past. Your past was a lesson. It is not your prison. The mistakes you made did not remove my love for you. The moments when you felt weak did not make me walk away. I do not measure you by your lowest moment. I know the person I created you to become. A new season begins first inside your heart. Before doors open around you, faith must rise within you. Before your circumstances change, your perspective must change. Start speaking differently over your life. Stop saying nothing good happens for me. Start saying God is guiding me one step at a time. Stop saying I am alone. Start remembering God walks with me. The words you repeat shape the thoughts you believe, and the thoughts you believe influence the steps you take. Protect your heart. Protect your peace. Protect the purpose I placed inside you. Not every voice deserves access to your mind. Not every opinion deserves space in your heart. There are people who only see where you have been, but I see where I am taking you. There are people who remember your mistakes, but I remember the purpose I placed inside you before anyone knew your name. Continue watching and listening carefully, because there are things I need to speak into your heart. These words are not just to encourage you for a moment. They are to help you examine your life, strengthen your faith, and begin walking differently. Do not just hear this message, apply it. Choose patience when frustration appears. Choose faith when fear speaks. Choose kindness when the world becomes harsh. Choose hope when circumstances look impossible. Small choices made with faith create a transformed life. If these words are touching your heart today, write, "I trust you," in the comments. Let this be your reminder that you are choosing faith over fear and hope over worry. Remember this, you are not forgotten. You are not walking alone. You are not too late. I am still guiding you. The same hands that carried you through yesterday are holding your tomorrow. Stay close to me. Keep your heart open. Keep listening, because there is more I want to reveal to you about the season ahead. And if these words brought peace, strength, or hope into your heart, take a moment to like this message so others who need encouragement can find it too. Subscribe and continue walking this journey of faith with me. Share this with someone who may be silently struggling and needs to hear that they are not alone. Your journey is not ending. Stay with me and listen closely, because there are things inside your heart that I want to heal. There are questions you have carried silently for a long time. There are moments from your past that you still think about when nobody else is around. There are memories you never talk about, disappointments you hide behind a smile, and prayers you wonder if I still remember. I want you to know something today. I remember every prayer. Not one word you have spoken to me was wasted. Not one tear disappeared without me seeing it. Not one moment of pain passed without my presence being near you. There were times when you asked, "Why is this happening? Why am I facing this? Why does it feel like everyone else is moving forward while I am standing still?" But I was not punishing you. I was preparing you. Sometimes the seasons that feel empty are the seasons where the deepest growth happens. A tree grows roots in the hidden places before anyone sees its branches reaching toward the sky. In the same way, I have been strengthening parts of you that nobody else could see. Your patience was growing. Your wisdom was growing. Your understanding was growing. Your faith was becoming deeper. My child, do not judge your life only by what your eyes can see today. There is more happening than you realize. The farmer does not dig up the seed every morning because he cannot see the harvest yet. He waters it. He protects it. He waits because he understands that growth takes place before the evidence appears. I am asking you to trust me in the same way. Keep watering your faith. Keep protecting your peace. Keep believing even before everything changes, because the person you are becoming is just as important as the blessing you are waiting for. I know sometimes you feel tired. You have been strong for others while quietly needing strength yourself. You encouraged people when your own heart needed encouragement. You smiled while carrying battles nobody knew about, but I saw it. I saw your kindness when nobody thanked you. I saw your faithfulness when nobody celebrated you. I saw the moments when you chose love, even after experiencing disappointment. And I want you to understand this. Nothing done with a pure heart is forgotten. The world may overlook small acts of kindness, but I do not. The world may reward what is seen, but I also see what is hidden. I know your heart. Now, It is time for you to release what has been holding you back. Release the old words people spoke over you. Release the moments where others made you feel like you were not enough. Release the fear that your future cannot be different. Do not carry yesterday's pain into the place I am leading you. Imagine trying to walk a long journey while carrying a heavy bag filled with stones. Each stone represents something you were never meant to hold forever. One stone is regret. One stone is fear. One stone is anger. One stone is disappointment. One stone is the opinion of someone who never understood your purpose. Today, start putting those stones down. You cannot fully receive a new season while your hands are holding everything from the old one. Forgiveness does not mean what happened was right. It means you're choosing freedom instead of allowing the past to control your heart. Peace is a gift, but you must make room for it. Many people ask me for new doors, but they keep staring at doors that already closed. They keep asking why something ended instead of trusting where I am leading them next. A closed door is not always rejection. Sometimes it is protection. Sometimes I move something away because I know what is ahead, even when you cannot see it. You only see a small part of the journey. I see the entire path. Trust my direction. When something leaves your life, do not immediately believe you have lost. Sometimes what leaves creates space for something better to grow. The right people, the right opportunities, and the right moments do not need to be forced. Walk with wisdom. Take action. Keep your faith alive, and allow me to guide your steps. I also want you to understand that transformation requires your participation. Do not only pray for peace and continue feeding your mind with fear. Do not only pray for change and continue repeating the same patterns. Every day I give you choices. Choose what brings you closer to the person I created you to become. Choose discipline when distractions appear. Choose gratitude when complaining feels easier. Choose patience when waiting feels uncomfortable. Choose faith when the answer has not arrived yet. Small choices made with faith create a transformed life. Your life changes through the decisions you make when nobody is watching. The quiet moments matter. The private choices matter. The thoughts you allow inside your mind matter. Protect what I have placed within you. There is purpose in you. There are gifts in you. There is a reason you are still here. Do not compare your journey with someone else. A flower does not look at another flower and wonder why they bloom at different times. Each one grows according to its season. Your season has its own timing. Your journey has its own purpose. Keep walking. Keep learning. Keep trusting. Something beautiful can grow from places you thought were broken. The pain that taught you compassion can help someone else. The struggle that strengthened you can become wisdom for another person. The story you thought was only about survival may become encouragement for many. I can use every chapter. Nothing is wasted when placed in my hands. So, lift your heart again. Breathe again. Believe again. You are not behind. You are becoming. You are growing. You are learning. You are being shaped for what is ahead. If you receive these words, and you are ready to release the past and walk forward with faith, write "I am ready" in the comments. Let those words remind your own heart that you are choosing a new beginning. Continue this journey with me until the end, because there are still things your heart needs to hear. There is more wisdom, more encouragement, and more guidance ahead. Remember, I never asked you to have everything figured out. I only ask you to walk with me one step at a time. When you cannot see tomorrow, trust the one who already holds it. When you feel weak, come closer. When you feel uncertain, listen. I am not only with you on the mountain, I am also with you in the valley. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the rebuilding. I am with you right now. Keep going. Your story is still being written. Listen carefully, because what I am speaking to your heart right now is important for the road ahead. There are moments in your life when you will not understand why certain things happened. You will look back at closed doors, lost opportunities, changed relationships, and difficult seasons, and you will wonder why I allowed you to walk through them. But I want you to remember this. You were never walking through those moments alone. Even in the seasons where everything felt uncertain, I was guiding you. Even when you could not see my hand moving, I was still working. Even when you thought nothing was changing, I was arranging things that your eyes were not ready to see. Many times you prayed for something because you believed it was exactly what you needed. You prayed for certain doors to open. You prayed for certain people to stay. You prayed for certain plans to happen exactly the way you imagined. But sometimes my greatest protection comes through a different answer than the one you expected. I see what you cannot see. I know what is hidden behind every door. I know which paths will bring you closer to your purpose, and which paths will slowly pull you away. So, when something does not happen according to your timing, do not immediately believe you have been forgotten. Sometimes I am saving you from things you would have chosen because they looked good on the outside, but were not right for your journey. My child, trust my wisdom more than your understanding. A small child holding a broken piece of something may cry when a loving parent takes it away, not realizing something better is being prepared. In the same way, there have been moments when you held tightly to things that were hurting your peace, limiting your growth, and keeping you connected to a version of yourself you were meant to leave behind. I allow changes because I love you. I allowed endings because I know you're beginning. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now, with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. I allow transitions because I know the person you are becoming. Do not fear change. Sometimes change is the doorway into growth. The caterpillar cannot become a butterfly while refusing transformation. The seed cannot become a tree while staying comfortable underground. Growth requires movement. Growth requires trust. Growth requires releasing what no longer belongs in the next chapter. Today, I want you to look within your heart. What are you still carrying that I have asked you to release? Is it fear? Is it disappointment? Is it anger toward yourself? Is it the memory of someone who hurt you? Is it the belief that you are not capable of becoming more? Give those things to me. You were never created to carry every burden by yourself. There is a peace available to you that does not depend on perfect circumstances. There is a strength available to you that does not come from your own ability alone. When your heart connects with me, you find courage that is greater than the challenge in front of you. Remember all the times you thought you would not make it. Remember all the situations that looked impossible. Remember all the nights when you wondered how you would keep going. And then remember this: you are still here. You survived. You learned. You grew. That is evidence that your story continued beyond the moments that tried to stop you. Do not underestimate the strength I have placed inside you. You may see your weaknesses, but I see what I created within you. You may remember your failures, but I see your growth. You may focus on what you lost, but I see what is still possible. Today, begin speaking differently over yourself. Your words matter. Your thoughts matter. The way you see yourself matters. Do not wake up each morning repeating yesterday's fears. Wake up with gratitude. Say, today is another opportunity to walk with God. Today I can choose kindness. Today I can grow. Today I can take another step. A changed life often begins with a changed mindset. Do not wait for everything around you to become perfect before you choose peace. Choose peace now. Do not wait until every prayer is answered before you choose gratitude. Choose gratitude now. Do not wait until the entire path is clear before you take the next faithful step. Move forward with the light you already have. I guide one step at a time. A lamp does not show the entire road ahead. It gives enough light for the next step. Trust me with the next step. I also want you to pay attention to the people around you. The relationships you allow close to your heart influence the direction of your life. Walk with people who encourage your growth. Walk with people who bring wisdom. Walk with people who remind you of truth when your heart feels tired, and become that kind of person for others, too. Do not only seek encouragement, give encouragement. Do not only seek kindness, show kindness. Do not only wait for someone to bring hope, become someone who carries hope. The love you share has power. A simple word spoken with kindness can lift a heart that is silently struggling. A small act of compassion can remind someone that they are not alone. Never believe that your actions do not matter. I can use small things to create meaningful change. The world often celebrates what is loud and visible, but I also see what happens quietly. I see the prayers nobody hears. I see the generosity nobody notices. I see the moments when you choose what is right, even when it is difficult. Keep doing good. Keep walking with integrity. Keep your heart humble. The right things done consistently create a foundation that cannot easily be shaken. There is a future ahead of you, but you must stop living only in yesterday. Learn from the past, but do not live there. Your past is a teacher. It is not your prison. The next chapter requires your attention. The next step requires your faith. The next season requires a heart willing to grow. If these words are helping you believe again, and you are ready to trust my timing, write "I believe" in the comments. Let those words remind your own heart that faith is stronger than fear. Stay with me, because there is more your heart needs to understand. Do not stop your journey in the middle. The lessons ahead will help you build a stronger mind, a peaceful heart, and a deeper connection with me. Remember this today. I am not asking you to be perfect. I am asking you to keep walking. When you fall, rise again. When you feel tired, come closer. When you do not understand, continue trusting. Every day is a chance to begin again. Every sunrise is a reminder that I am still giving you purpose. You are loved. You are guided. You are not forgotten. Keep moving forward, because the work I am doing inside you is greater than what you can see right now. I am shaping your heart, strengthening your faith, and preparing you for the journey ahead. Listen to me closely, because today I want to speak to the part of your heart that has been tired from waiting. I want to reach the place inside you that still wonders if things will ever become different. I know the thoughts that come when the world becomes quiet. I know the questions you ask when nobody else can hear. You ask, when will things change? You ask, have I missed my chance? You ask, is there still something meaningful ahead for me? And I am telling you now, your journey is not over. Do not measure your entire future by one difficult chapter. Do not allow one painful season to convince you that every season ahead will look the same. The storm you walked through was real, but so was the strength that grew inside you. The tears were real, but so is the wisdom they produced. The challenges were real, but so is the purpose that remains within you. There were moments when you looked around and wondered why the path seemed harder for you. You saw others receiving things you prayed for. You saw doors opening for people around you while you were still waiting. But my timing is not a competition. Your life is not behind because it looks different from someone else's. A flower does not lose its beauty because it blooms in a different season. The sunrise does not lose its purpose because it arrives after the darkness. Everything has an appointed time. My child, I have not forgotten what I placed inside you. There are gifts in you that still have room to grow. There is wisdom inside you that came from experiences you never wanted but survived. There is compassion inside you because you know what pain feels like. There is understanding inside you because you know what it means to struggle. Nothing from your journey is wasted when you place it in my hands. The difficult moments can become lessons. The broken places can become places of strength. The experiences that once made you ask, why, can one day help you encourage someone else who is walking through their own valley. This is why I need you to stop looking at yourself as defeated. Start seeing yourself through my eyes. I do not only see where you have been, I see where you can go. I do not only see the mistakes you regret, I see the growth that came afterward. I do not only see the battles, I see the courage it took to keep standing. You are stronger than you realize, not because everything was easy, but because you continued when it was not. Now I want you to understand something important. A new season requires a renewed mind. You cannot carry every old fear into a new beginning and expect peace to grow. You cannot keep speaking words of defeat and expect confidence to rise. You cannot keep focusing only on what went wrong and forget everything that is still possible. Your thoughts are like seeds. What you continue planting will eventually grow. Plant faith, plant gratitude, plant patience, plant kindness, plant discipline. Every day choose thoughts that move you closer to peace. When worry speaks, answer with trust. When fear speaks, answer with faith. When the past speaks, remember that today is a new opportunity. The enemy of your growth is not always a giant obstacle. Sometimes it is a small thought you keep believing every day. a thought that says, I cannot change, a thought that says, it is too late, a thought that says, nothing good is ahead. Do not agree with those thoughts. You are still learning. You are still growing. You are still becoming. As long as you have breath, there is purpose. As long as you can take another step, there is hope. I want you to begin paying attention to the small blessings around you. Many people miss what I am doing because they are only looking for something huge. They overlook the daily gifts, a peaceful morning, a conversation that encourages them, a lesson learned, a moment of strength, an opportunity to try again. Gratitude opens your eyes to what was already there. A thankful heart sees differently. When you practice gratitude, you stop living only from what is missing and start recognizing what has already been given. This does not mean every situation is easy. It means you are choosing not to let difficulty control your entire perspective. You can acknowledge the challenge and still believe there is hope. You can face reality and still walk in faith. You can have questions and still trust me. Faith is not pretending the storm does not exist. Faith is knowing you are not alone inside the storm. I am with you when the road feels clear. I am with you when the road feels uncertain. I am with you when you feel strong. I am with you when you need help standing. Do not only come to me when life becomes difficult. Walk with me every day. Talk to me about your decisions. Invite me into your plans. Seek wisdom before you move. A strong relationship is built through daily connection. Small moments with me can strengthen you for big challenges ahead. Remember also to become a blessing in the lives of others. Sometimes, while you are waiting for your own answer, you can become part of someone else's answer. A kind word, a helping hand, a prayer, a moment of patience. These things matter. The love you give does not disappear. The goodness you share creates impact beyond what you can see. Do not underestimate what I can do through a willing heart. You do not need to have everything perfect before your life can make a difference. You do not need to have every answer before you encourage someone else. Sometimes the people who understand pain the deepest become the ones who bring the greatest comfort. Your story has value. Your journey has meaning. Your life still has purpose. If these words are strengthening your heart today, and you choose to keep walking forward with faith, write "I will continue" in the comments. Let this be your declaration that yesterday will not stop what can grow tomorrow. Stay with me and continue listening until the end, because there are still important truths your heart needs to receive. Each step of this journey is helping you rebuild your faith, renew your thoughts, and understand the purpose placed within you. Remember, do not rush your growth. Do not compare your timing. Do not give up because the process feels longer than expected. The strongest trees grow slowly. The deepest foundations take time. The most meaningful transformations happen one faithful step at a time. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Keep choosing what brings peace. I am walking with you. I see you. I hear you. And I am guiding you forward into the person you were created to become. Listen carefully to what I am speaking into your heart right now, because there is something you must understand before you move into the next chapter of your journey. There are many people who ask for a new beginning, but they continue carrying the same thoughts, the same fears, and the same doubts that kept them trapped in the old season. A new path requires a renewed heart. A new direction requires a new way of thinking. A new chapter requires the courage to turn the page. I know there are things you have prayed about for a long time. I know there are dreams inside you that sometimes feel far away. I know there are moments when you wonder if the things placed in your heart will ever become reality. But I want you to remember this: the growth you cannot see is still growth. The progress nobody celebrates is still progress. The steps nobody notices still matter. Many times you only look for big changes, but I also work through small daily transformations. A small change in your attitude, a small decision to forgive, a small step toward discipline, a small moment choosing faith instead of fear. These little moments are shaping the person you are becoming. My child, stop believing that nothing is happening simply because everything is not happening at once. The strongest foundations are built slowly. A house built quickly without a strong foundation cannot survive the storm. In the same way, I care about building your character, your wisdom, and your heart, because what is placed in your hands must also be supported by what is built inside you. Do not only ask for bigger opportunities, ask for greater wisdom. Do not only ask for open doors, ask for the understanding to walk through the right ones. Do not only ask for blessings, ask for a heart that can use them with love, humility, and purpose. Everything meaningful requires preparation. Think about the seasons you thought were only delays. Look deeper. Did they teach you patience? Did they teach you strength? Did they show you who truly supported you? Did they reveal areas where you needed to grow? Sometimes the waiting season carries lessons that the receiving season requires. Without those lessons, you might reach a place you prayed for, but not know how to handle it. I prepare before I position. I strengthen before I send. I teach before I trust someone with greater responsibility. So, do not hate the process. Learn from it. Grow through it. Allow it to shape you. The version of you that comes through with faith will understand why the journey mattered. I want you today to release comparison. Comparison steals gratitude. Comparison makes you ignore what is happening in your own life because you are focused on someone else's path. You see their results, but you do not see their struggles. You see their success, but you do not see their sacrifices. You see their harvest, but you do not know when their seeds were planted. Walk your own journey. Your assignment is not to become someone else. Your assignment is to become who I created you to be. There are gifts inside you that are unique. There are experiences you have that can reach people differently. There are lessons you learn that could become encouragement for others. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Do not hide your light because it looks different. A candle does not need to become the sun to remove darkness from a room. It simply needs to shine where it has been placed. Start where you are. Use what you have. Take the step in front of you. Many people remain stuck because they are waiting for perfect conditions. They say, I will begin when everything is ready. But growth happens when you begin walking with faith. The first step often comes before the full picture. Courage is not the absence of uncertainty. Courage is choosing to move forward while trusting that I am with you. There will be moments when the road feels unclear. There will be moments when you need patience. There will be moments when you must choose faith again and again. But every faithful step matters. I also want you to protect your heart from bitterness. Life will bring moments where people misunderstand you. Some people may not appreciate your kindness. Some people may leave when you expected them to stay. Some people may not recognize your value, but do not allow the actions of others to change the goodness within you. A beautiful heart should not become cold because it experienced a difficult season. Continue loving. Continue showing kindness. Continue walking with integrity, not because everyone deserves access to your heart, but because you deserve to live free from bitterness. Forgiveness creates freedom. Peace creates strength. Wisdom creates boundaries. You can forgive and still learn. You can love and still grow. You can have a kind heart and still choose healthy relationships. I am teaching you balance. I am teaching you wisdom. I am teaching you how to move forward without carrying unnecessary weight. Now look at your life differently. Instead of asking, "Why did I go through this?" begin asking, "What can I learn from this?" Instead of asking, "Why did this door close?" begin asking, "Where am I being guided next?" A changed perspective can transform the way you experience your journey. Your mind is powerful. Feed it with truth. Feed it with hope. Feed it with gratitude. Every morning remind yourself, I have another opportunity. I can make better choices. I can grow. I can walk with God today. Your daily habits become your direction. Protect your mornings. Protect your thoughts. Protect your peace. Because what happens inside you influences what happens through you. If this message is speaking to your heart, and you are ready to grow through your season, instead of giving up in your season, write "Guide me" in the comments. Let this be a reminder that you are choosing wisdom, patience, and faith for the journey ahead. Continue staying with me, because the next parts of this message will help you understand how to recognize the right doors, strengthen your spirit, and walk with confidence even when life feels uncertain. Before we continue, I want you to remember something important. Messages of hope reach hearts because people choose to share light. If these words have encouraged you, share this message with someone who may need strength today. Your kindness can become part of someone else's healing. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep becoming. I am still shaping you. I am still guiding you. And the work happening within you today is preparing you for everything ahead. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the place inside you that has been waiting for direction. I know there have been moments when you looked ahead and the path seemed unclear. You wanted answers. You wanted signs. You wanted to know exactly how everything would happen before you took the next step. But I want you to understand something important. Faith is not always seeing the entire road. Faith is trusting me while taking the next step. Many times you ask me to show you the whole journey, but I reveal enough light for today because I am teaching you to walk with me, not ahead of me. If you knew every challenge before it arrived, fear might stop you. If you knew every mountain before the journey began, doubt might convince you to turn around. So, I guide you step by step, moment by moment, season by season. I give strength for today. I give wisdom for today. I give grace for today. My child, stop worrying about a future that has not arrived, while forgetting the guidance I'm giving you right now. The present moment is where growth happens. The choices you make today create the path you walk tomorrow. A life of purpose is not built in one huge moment. It is built through small, faithful decisions repeated every day. Choosing patience when you feel frustrated. Choosing kindness when others are difficult. Choosing discipline when distractions call your name. Choosing trust when fear tries to take control. Those small choices are not small to me. They are shaping your heart. They are preparing your character. They are creating a foundation for what is ahead. I know sometimes you feel like you are moving slowly. You wonder why others seem to arrive faster. You wonder why their doors opened, while yours required more waiting. But remember, speed does not always mean success. A tree that grows too quickly without deep roots cannot stand against strong winds. I am not only interested in how high you rise, I care about how deeply you are rooted. I am growing roots of wisdom, roots of patience, roots of humility, roots of faith. Because when stronger seasons come, those roots will keep you standing. Do not be discouraged by preparation. Preparation is not rejection. Training is not punishment. Waiting is not wasted. There are lessons in this moment that will protect you in the next one. Trust the process I am walking you through. I also want you to pay attention to the doors in front of you. Not every open door is your door. Not every opportunity is connected to your purpose. Sometimes something looks attractive on the outside, but it leads your heart away from peace. Learn to listen. Learn to pause. Learn to seek wisdom. Many mistakes happen because people move quickly without understanding. They follow emotions, but ignore direction. They chase what shines, but forget what matters. I want you to walk differently. Before making decisions, ask, will this help me grow? Will this bring me closer to the person I am called to become? Will this strengthen my faith, my peace, and my purpose? Wisdom protects what excitement sometimes overlooks. I am not trying to keep good things away from you. I am teaching you how to recognize what is truly good. There is a difference between something you want for a moment and something that helps your life for years. Choose wisely. The choices you make today become the story you live tomorrow. I want you to also understand the importance of your environment. A seed planted in unhealthy soil struggles to grow. In the same way, your heart needs the right environment. Protect what you listen to. Protect what you watch. Protect the conversations you allow to shape your thinking. Your mind is like a garden. Whatever you continue planting will eventually produce something. Plant fear and fear grows. Plant anger and anger grows. Plant faith, gratitude, and hope, and those things begin growing stronger inside you. Every day you are planting something. Choose carefully. The world will try to fill your mind with worry. It will tell you to compare yourself. It will tell you that you do not have enough. It will tell you that you are falling behind. But I want you to remember the truth. You are not created to copy another person's journey. You have your own path, your own lessons, your own purpose. The gifts placed inside you are not mistakes. The experiences you have walked through are not meaningless. The wisdom you gained has value. Stop hiding because you think you are not ready. Growth happens while walking. Strength develops while moving. Confidence comes through practice. The first step may feel uncomfortable, but every journey begins with one step. Do not allow fear of failure to prevent your growth. Mistakes can teach you. Challenges can strengthen you. Unexpected changes can redirect you. Keep learning. Keep adjusting. Keep moving forward. I am not looking for perfection. I am looking for a willing heart. A heart willing to grow. A heart willing to listen. A heart willing to love. A heart willing to rise again after falling. Remember this whenever discouragement appears. Your value does not disappear because you have difficult days. Your purpose does not disappear because you have questions. Your future does not disappear because your past was complicated. I am still working even now, even here. Even when you cannot see every detail, trust the quiet work. Trust the unseen growth. Trust that every faithful step matters. If these words are helping you find strength again, and you are ready to keep walking with faith, write "I trust your plan" in the comments. Let this be your reminder that you are choosing patience over pressure and faith over fear. Stay with me until the end, because there are still deeper things I want to place in your heart. The next steps of this message will help you recognize your strength, protect your peace, and understand the purpose that has always been within you. Remember, you are not alone on this road. When you feel uncertain, I guide. When you feel weak, I strengthen. When you feel lost, I lead. Take today's step with courage. Do what is right in front of you. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. The journey is still unfolding. The story is still being written, and I'm walking with you through every page. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the part of your heart that has been carrying silent questions. I know there have been moments when you looked at your life and wondered why certain things took longer than expected. You wondered why some prayers seemed to receive quick answers, while others required patience, endurance, and trust. But I want you to understand this. Every season has a purpose. Every chapter teaches something. Every step has meaning, even the steps that feel slow. You often look at waiting as a place where nothing is happening. But many times waiting is where the deepest work is taking place. A seed hidden under the ground may feel buried, but it is actually growing. The darkness around the seed is not the end of its story. It is the place where roots are forming. And in the same way, the hidden seasons of your life have been developing things inside you that could not grow anywhere else. Patience was forming, strength was forming, understanding was forming, a deeper faith was forming. My child, I know you wanted certain answers sooner. I know you wanted some doors to open faster. I know you wanted clarity before taking another step. But if everything arrived before you were prepared, it might become a weight instead of a blessing. Preparation protects purpose. Growth prepares you for responsibility. Wisdom teaches you how to carry what you receive. Do not be angry at the process that is shaping you. Sometimes you only ask me to change your situation, but I am also working to strengthen the person inside the situation. Because when your heart changes, you begin seeing everything differently. The same challenge that once created fear can become an opportunity to practice faith. The same difficulty that once discouraged you can become a lesson that builds wisdom. The same waiting season that once frustrated you can become the place where you discover who you truly are. I want you to stop believing that your quiet seasons are meaningless. Not everyone will see your growth. Not everyone will understand your journey. Not everyone will recognize what is happening inside you, but I see. I see the effort nobody notices. I see the discipline nobody celebrates. I see the small improvements you make every day. I see when you choose peace instead of anger. I see when you choose forgiveness instead of bitterness. I see when you choose hope instead of giving up. Those choices matter. You are becoming stronger in ways you do not even realize. Think about every storm you believed you could never survive. Think about every problem that once felt impossible. Think about every moment when you thought you did not have enough strength to continue. Now look at where you are. You are still here. You are still moving. You are still growing. That means the challenge did not have the final word. Do not give your past more power than your future. Your past can teach you, but it should not control you. Your mistakes can guide you, but they should not define you. Your pain can shape wisdom, but it should not steal your hope. A new beginning requires you to stop replaying old chapters. Imagine reading the same page of a book again and again. You would never discover the rest of the story. In the same way, if you keep living inside yesterday's disappointments, you will struggle to see today's opportunities. Turn the page, learn the lesson, carry the wisdom, leave the unnecessary weight behind. There is still more ahead. I also want to speak to you about your thoughts. Your mind is one of the most important places you must protect. A peaceful life begins with a guarded mind. Do not allow every fear to become your belief. Do not allow every negative thought to become your identity. A thought may enter your mind, but you decide whether it stays. Replace fear with trust. Replace complaining with gratitude. Replace doubt with hope. Every day practice speaking words that bring life. Say, I can grow, I can learn, I can become better, I can walk forward one step at a time. The words you repeat influence the direction of your heart. Choose words that strengthen you. I also want you to remember the importance of helping others. Sometimes when people experience pain, they close their hearts, they stop caring. They stop giving. They stop believing kindness matters. But I want your journey to make your heart softer, not harder. Let your experiences create compassion. Let your lessons create understanding. Let your growth become encouragement for someone else. Someone around you may be fighting a battle they never speak about. Your kindness might be the encouragement they prayed for. Your words might give someone strength to continue. Your patience might show someone they are valued. Small acts of love can create powerful changes. Never underestimate what I can do through a willing heart. You do not need to have everything figured out before you can make a difference. You do not need to be perfect before you can encourage others. Even a small light can guide someone through darkness. Let your life carry hope. Let your actions show kindness. Let your words create peace. This is how transformation spreads, one heart at a time, one choice at a time, one moment at a time. There will still be days when you feel uncertain. There will still be moments when you need courage, but do not allow temporary feelings to make permanent decisions. Feelings change. Circumstances change. Seasons change. Keep your foundation strong. Keep your heart connected to what is true. When life feels overwhelming, return to simple things. Breathe, pray, reflect. Take the next right step. You do not have to solve everything today. You do not have to understand every detail. You only need to keep walking with faith. If this message is touching your heart, and you are choosing to trust the process of your journey, write, I will keep faith in the comments. Let these words become a reminder that you are stronger than the season you are facing. Continue listening until the end, because there is still more wisdom and encouragement ahead. These words are not only to inspire you for a moment, but to help you build a life filled with patience, purpose, peace, and faith. Remember this: your waiting has meaning, your growth matters, your journey is valuable. Do not give up in the middle of the story. The same hands that carried you through yesterday are guiding you today. The same love that protected you before is with you now. Keep walking, keep learning, keep believing. I am still working within you, and the person you are becoming is part of a greater story than you can see right now. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go. Through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. Listen carefully, because today I want to remind you of something your heart needs to hear. There are moments when you become so focused on what has not happened yet that you forget how far you have already come. You look at the mountains still ahead of you, but you forget the mountains you have already climbed. You remember the prayers that are still waiting for answers, but you forget the prayers that were already answered. You remember the doors that closed, but you forget the doors that opened at exactly the right time. You remember the nights you cried, but you forget the mornings when strength returned and you continued walking. I want you to look back for a moment, not to live in the past, but to recognize how many times you were carried through things you thought would defeat you. My child, you are stronger than the thoughts that tell you to give up. You are more than the mistakes you made. You are more than the opinions people formed about you. You are more than one difficult season. There is a story being written through your life, and every chapter has meaning. Even the chapters you would not have chosen taught you something. Even the moments you did not understand shaped something inside you. Even the seasons that felt empty were creating space for growth. Do not reject the lessons because the classroom was difficult. Sometimes the greatest wisdom grows from the hardest experiences. The person who learns patience understands the value of time. The person who walks through struggle understands compassion. The person who experiences weakness learns the importance of strength beyond themselves. Nothing placed in my hands is wasted. I can take what hurt you and use it to create wisdom. I can take what disappointed you and use it to build understanding. I can take what looked like an ending and show you that another chapter was still waiting. But you must stop holding on to the belief that your best days are behind you. Do not allow yesterday to become the limit of tomorrow. A new beginning requires a heart willing to believe again. Maybe you trusted before, and things did not happen the way you expected. Maybe you opened your heart before and experienced disappointment. Maybe you tried before and failed. But failure is not final unless you stop growing. A person learning to walk does not quit because they fall. They rise again. They learn balance. They become stronger. Your journey works the same way. Rise again. Learn again. Believe again. There is still purpose in your steps. I want you today to examine what you are allowing to influence your heart. Your environment matters. The voices you listen to matter. The things you focus on every day matter. If you constantly feed your mind with fear, fear will become louder. If you constantly focus on what is missing, gratitude becomes harder to see. But when you choose faith, when you choose hope, when you choose thankfulness, your perspective begins to change. You begin noticing blessings that were always around you. You begin seeing opportunities instead of only obstacles. You begin walking with a different kind of strength. Protect your peace. Peace does not mean life will never have challenges. Peace means challenges do not control your entire heart. There will always be things you cannot control. There will always be questions you cannot answer immediately. But you can choose how you respond. You can choose patience. You can choose wisdom. You can choose trust. Do not give temporary situations permanent authority over your joy. Storms come, but storms also pass. Night comes, but morning follows. Difficult seasons arrive, but they do not last forever. Keep your hope alive. I also want you to understand the importance of gratitude. Gratitude changes how you see your life. Two people can experience the same day and see completely different things. One person only sees problems. Another person sees opportunities to grow. One person only sees what is missing. Another person recognizes what remains. A grateful heart does not ignore challenges. A grateful heart chooses not to forget blessings. Begin practicing gratitude daily. Be thankful for the small things, the breath you have, the lessons you learned, the people who love you, the opportunities to become better. When you appreciate small blessings, your heart becomes prepared to handle greater responsibilities. I also want you to stop waiting for perfect conditions. Before you start becoming who you were created to be, many people delay their purpose because they believe they need more before they begin. More confidence, more resources, more approval, more certainty. But growth begins when you use what is already in your hands. Take the step you can take today. Learn what you can learn today. Help who you can help today. The small things done with faith create a meaningful life. Do not underestimate small beginnings. Every tree began as a seed. Every journey began with one step. Every transformation began with one decision. Your decision today matters. Choose the person you are becoming. Choose the habits that support your future. Choose the thoughts that bring strength. Choose the actions that reflect love. And remember, you do not need everyone to understand your journey. Some people will only see where you started. Some people will only remember who you used to be. But growth is not always visible to everyone. Keep growing anyway. Keep improving anyway. Keep walking anyway. The purpose inside you does not disappear because someone else cannot recognize it. I know what I placed within you. I know the abilities, the compassion, the wisdom, and the strength growing inside your heart. Trust the process. Trust the lessons. Trust the journey. If these words are bringing peace into your heart, and you are ready to keep moving forward with hope, write "My faith is alive" in the comments. Let those words remind you that your story is still continuing. Stay with me until the end, because there are still important things I want to speak over your life. These messages are helping you build a stronger foundation, a clearer mind, and a heart that can walk through every season with courage. Remember this today. Do not quit because growth feels slow. Do not lose hope because answers take time. Do not forget your value because someone failed to see it. You are still learning. You are still becoming. You are still moving forward. Every step matters. Every lesson matters. Every moment of faith matters. Keep your eyes focused on what is good. Keep your heart open to wisdom. Keep choosing love, even when life feels difficult. I am walking with you through every valley and every mountain. The road ahead may not always be easy, but you will never walk it alone. Continue forward. The next chapter is still waiting. Listen carefully because today, I want to speak to the place inside your heart where hope has been tested. I know there have been moments when you smiled in front of others, but carried questions inside that nobody could see. I know there have been days when you encouraged everyone around you, while secretly needing encouragement yourself. You wondered if your kindness mattered. You wondered if your prayers were heard. You wondered if all the effort, patience, and faith you carried through difficult seasons would ever produce something meaningful. And I want you to hear me clearly today. Nothing done with a sincere heart is forgotten. The love you gave when nobody noticed, the patience you showed when nobody thanked you, the moments you chose what was right, even when it was difficult, I saw them all. The world often celebrates what is visible, but I see what happens in hidden places. I see the battles you fight quietly. I see the strength it takes to continue. I see the courage behind your small steps. My child, sometimes you judge your progress because you cannot see immediate results, but growth often begins where nobody is watching. A seed does not announce itself while growing underground. It does not worry because people cannot see the roots forming. It simply continues the process. In the same way, some of the most important growth in your life has happened in seasons where you felt unseen. Those seasons taught you patience. They taught you humility. They taught you wisdom. They taught you how to keep walking, even when the path was not easy. Do not reject the lessons because the journey was difficult. The strength you carry today came from moments you once prayed to escape. The wisdom you have today came from situations you once did not understand. The compassion in your heart grew because you know what struggle feels like. Nothing is wasted when you allow it to shape you for good. Now, I want you to look at your life differently. Stop only asking, "Why did this happen to me?" Begin asking, "What can I learn from this?" Stop only looking at what you lost. Begin recognizing what you gained. Maybe you gained wisdom. Maybe you gained strength. Maybe you discovered your own courage. Maybe you learned the importance of peace. Every season carries a lesson. Every chapter carries something valuable, but you must be willing to see it. There are people who spend their entire lives looking backward and never realize a new path is opening ahead. Do not let that happen to you. Honor what the past taught you, but do not build your home there. You were created to move forward. You were created to grow. You were created to continue becoming. Today, I want you to release the fear that says your best moments are behind you. That thought is not the truth. There are still opportunities to love. There are still opportunities to learn. There are still opportunities to make a difference. There are still beautiful moments waiting on the road ahead. Do not close your heart because one chapter was painful. A difficult chapter does not mean the whole story is difficult. Keep turning the pages. Keep believing there is more. I also want to remind you about the power of your daily choices. Many people wait for one big moment to change everything. But they forget that life is often shaped by small decisions. The words you speak today matter. The attitude you choose today matters. The habits you practice today matter. The way you treat others today matters. Small seeds create future harvests. A kind word can restore hope. A moment of patience can protect a relationship. A wise decision can change direction. A step of faith can begin a journey. Do not underestimate what happens in ordinary moments. Many extraordinary changes begin quietly. Protect your heart during the process. Not every thought deserves your attention. Not every fear deserves your agreement. Not every negative voice deserves influence over your life. Learn to recognize what brings peace and what steals peace. Learn to recognize what helps you grow and what keeps you stuck. Your heart is valuable. Guard it with wisdom. This does not mean closing yourself away from the world. It means understanding what you allow to shape you. Choose conversations that bring life. Choose actions that reflect love. Choose thoughts that create strength. Choose a path that aligns with who you are becoming. There will always be distractions. There will always be reasons to worry. There will always be things outside your control. But peace grows when you focus on what you can control. You can choose your response. You can choose your attitude. You can choose your next step. Even when you cannot change the entire situation, you can choose how you walk through it. And I am walking with you. You are not facing the unknown alone. You are not carrying tomorrow by yourself. When your strength feels small, come closer. When your thoughts feel heavy, bring them to me. When your path feels unclear, seek wisdom. You were never meant to carry every burden without help. I want you to also remember the importance of becoming a source of hope for others. There are people around you who are silently fighting battles. They may not say anything. They may appear strong. They may smile. But inside, they are waiting for a reminder that they matter. Be that reminder. Show kindness. Speak encouragement. Listen with compassion. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment, whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you is not just a verse for Jesus, it is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. A simple act of love can reach deeper than you realize. The encouragement you give today may become the strength someone needs tomorrow. Your life has influence. Use it wisely. Use your words to build. Use your actions to heal. Use your experiences to understand others. Everything you have learned can become a light for someone else. If these words are touching your heart today, and you are ready to trust the journey ahead, write "I choose hope" in the comments. Let those words remind you that your future is not controlled by yesterday's pain. Continue watching and listening, because there is still more I want to place within your heart. Do not stop in the middle of this message. The next words will help you strengthen your faith, protect your peace, and understand the purpose that is growing inside you. Remember this: you are not forgotten. You are not unseen. You are not without purpose. Every season has been shaping you. Every lesson has been preparing you. Every step has been moving you forward. Keep your heart soft. Keep your faith strong. Keep choosing what brings life. The road ahead may still have challenges, but you have already overcome many things you once thought you could not survive. Walk forward with courage. Walk forward with wisdom. Walk forward knowing that I am with you through every moment, every decision, and every new beginning waiting ahead. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the part of you that is learning how to trust, even when you do not understand everything. I know there are moments when you want every answer immediately. You want to know why certain things happened, why some doors closed, why some people walked away, and why the path became different from what you imagined. But I want you to remember something important. You do not need to understand the entire journey to trust the one who walks beside you. Many times you look at one page of your story and believe you know how the whole book will end. You see one difficult chapter and think the entire story is broken. But I see beyond this moment. I see the lessons that are forming. I see the strength that is growing. I see the wisdom that is developing. I see the person you are becoming through everything you have experienced. My child, your current situation is not your final destination. A storm is not the end of the sky. A night is not the end of the sunrise. A difficult season is not the end of your story. Keep walking. Keep believing. Keep allowing every experience to teach you something valuable. There were moments when you thought you lost something important, but later you discovered that the loss taught you something you needed. There were moments when a door closing felt painful, but later you realized it redirected your steps. There were moments when waiting felt frustrating, but later you understood that patience was preparing you. This is why I ask you to trust, not because everything will always happen exactly how you expect, but because you can grow, learn, and find purpose through every season. Today, I want you to release the pressure of needing to control everything. You were never created to carry the weight of every tomorrow. Focus on the step in front of you. Focus on becoming better today. Focus on loving today. Focus on growing today. The future is built through the choices you make in the present. Do not spend today worrying so much about tomorrow that you miss the opportunities already around you. There is beauty in today. There is purpose in today. There is something you can learn right now. Open your eyes to the blessings that are already present. Sometimes you ask for more, but forget to appreciate what is already in your hands. Gratitude changes your vision. It helps you see that even in imperfect seasons, there are still reasons to keep going. A grateful heart does not mean you never face problems. It means problems do not become the only thing you see. You can acknowledge the mountain and still appreciate the strength growing as you climb it. You can recognize the challenge and still believe that you are not alone. You can face uncertainty and still walk with peace. I want you to protect that peace. Many things will try to steal it. Worry will try, comparison will try, regret will try, fear will try. But peace is something you must guard. Do not give your thoughts to every negative possibility. Do not allow your mind to live constantly in what could go wrong. Train your heart to also recognize what could go right. Think about the times help arrived when you needed it. Think about the moment strength appeared, when you thought you had none left. Think about the days you survived that you once feared. Those moments are reminders. You have already walked through difficulties before, and you continued. You learned. You grew. The same courage that carried you before can help you continue now. I also want you to understand that your purpose is connected to who you become, not only what you achieve. Many people chase achievements but forget their hearts. They gain things but lose peace. They reach goals but forget kindness. They become successful outside while feeling empty inside. I want something deeper for you. Grow in wisdom, grow in love, grow in patience, grow in compassion. Become someone whose presence brings encouragement. Become someone who lifts others. Become someone who carries hope. Because a meaningful life is not measured only by what you receive. It is also measured by what flows through you. The kindness you share matters. The encouragement you give matters. The love you show matters. Even small moments can create lasting impact. Never believe that your life is too small to make a difference. A single candle can bring light into a dark room. A single word can restore someone's hope. A single act of love can remind someone they are not alone. Use what you have. Start where you are. Be faithful in the moments in front of you. I also want you to forgive yourself. There are mistakes you keep replaying that I want you to learn from and release. Growth requires honesty, but it also requires grace. You cannot change yesterday by punishing yourself forever. You can only use what yesterday taught you to make better choices today. Learn, grow, move forward. Do not let shame become a chain around your future. You are allowed to become wiser. You are allowed to change. You are allowed to become different from who you were. Every day is an opportunity to take another step. Remember that. If these words are helping your heart today, and you are ready to walk forward with renewed faith, write, "I receive peace," in the comments. Let this remind you that you are choosing trust over worry and growth over fear. Stay with me, because the journey is not finished. There is still more I want to speak into your heart. There is still more I want to speak. The next parts will help you understand how to walk with confidence, protect your purpose, and continue building a life filled with wisdom and faith. Before we continue, I want to say something important. If these words have brought comfort, strength, or encouragement into your life, share this message with someone who may need hope today. A simple share can reach a heart that is silently praying for encouragement. Continue walking. Continue believing. Continue becoming. I see the effort you are making. I see the growth happening inside you. I see the courage it takes to keep moving forward. Do not stop now. The story is still unfolding. The road ahead still carries purpose, and through every step, every lesson, and every season, I am with you. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the part of your heart that has been searching for a sign that everything you have endured has meaning. I know there have been moments when you looked at your journey and wondered why the road contained so many unexpected turns. You wondered why certain battles lasted longer than you wanted. You wondered why some prayers required more patience than you thought you had. But I want you to understand this. I was with you in every chapter. I was not only present during the moments of joy, I was there during the moments when your heart felt heavy. I was there when you had questions. I was there when you were rebuilding yourself quietly. I was there when nobody else understood what you were carrying. The moments that felt hidden from the world were never hidden from me. I saw the courage it took to continue. I saw the strength behind your smile. I saw the hope you protected, even when life became difficult. My child, there is something beautiful about a heart that continues believing after experiencing challenges. A faith that has never been tested does not understand its own strength. A person who has never walked through a valley may not recognize the value of light. A person who has never faced difficulty may not understand the depth of compassion. Your journey has been teaching you. It has been shaping your understanding. It has been growing wisdom inside you. Do not look at every hard season as something that only took from you. Look deeper. Some seasons gave you patience. Some seasons gave you clarity. Some seasons showed you what truly matters. Some seasons revealed strength you never knew was inside you. Nothing you experienced has the power to erase the purpose placed within you. You are still growing. You are still learning. You are still becoming. Today, I want you to stop comparing your progress with someone else's path. Comparison has stolen peace from many hearts. People look around and say, "Why am I not there yet? Why is their life moving faster? Why does their journey look easier?" But you only see a small piece of their story. You see their moment of success, but you do not see every private struggle. You see their open door, but you do not know how long they waited. You see their harvest, but you do not know the seasons when they were planting. Focus on your own path. The timing of another person does not cancel the value of your journey. The success of another person does not mean you have failed. There is room for every purpose to grow. A garden is beautiful because different flowers bloom in different ways. Your growth does not need to look exactly like someone else's. Walk faithfully in the life you have been given. Learn from your experiences. Develop your gifts. Use your wisdom. Take the next step. I also want you to remember that your identity is not found in temporary circumstances. A difficult day does not mean you have a difficult life. A mistake does not mean you are a failure. A closed door does not mean there are no more opportunities. Do not allow temporary moments to create permanent beliefs. Many people stay trapped because they build their identity around a season they were supposed to pass through. They say, "I failed, so I am a failure. I was rejected, so I have no value. I struggled, so I cannot succeed." But that is not the truth. A storm does not become your name because you walked through it. A valley does not become your home because you spent time there. Keep moving forward. Learn what the season taught you and continue the journey. I want you to begin speaking with hope again. Your words influence your heart. When you constantly speak defeat, your mind begins searching for reasons to believe defeat. When you speak gratitude, courage, and possibility, your perspective begins to change. Say, "I am growing. I am learning. I can take another step. I can choose faith today." These words are not empty. They remind your heart of the direction you are choosing. Protect your words. Protect your thoughts. Protect the vision you carry for your life. There will always be voices that try to create doubt. Some voices come from others. Some come from memories. Some come from your own fears. but not every voice deserves your agreement. Learn to recognize what builds you and what breaks you. Choose wisdom. Choose peace. Choose what helps you become stronger. I also want you to understand that your purpose is often discovered through serving, loving, and growing. Do not wait until everything is perfect before you start making a difference. There is someone who needs the encouragement you can give today. There is someone who needs the kindness you can show today. There is someone who needs the wisdom you learned through your own journey. Your experiences can become a bridge that helps someone else cross a difficult place. The things you overcame can help another person believe they can overcome, too. This is why your story matters, not because every chapter was easy, but because every chapter helps shape who you are becoming. Continue choosing goodness. Continue choosing patience. Continue choosing love. Even when the world feels negative, carry hope. Even when others choose anger, choose understanding. Even when kindness feels unnoticed, continue planting good seeds. The seeds you plant today may become shade for someone tomorrow. Nothing done with love is meaningless. Remember that. If these words are touching your heart today, and you believe your journey still has purpose, write, "I will rise," in the comments. Let those words remind you that your story is not finished, and your heart is still moving forward. Stay with me until the end, because there are still more things I want to speak into your life. The next steps will help you recognize peace, strengthen your faith, and understand how to walk with wisdom through every season. Remember, you are not defined by the moments that challenged you. You are shaped by how you continue after them. You are not the pain you survived. You are the wisdom that grew through it. You are not the closed doors behind you. You are the courage that keeps walking toward what is ahead. Keep your heart open. Keep learning. Keep trusting. Every sunrise is another opportunity. Every breath is another reminder that your journey continues. I am guiding you. I am strengthening you. I am walking beside you, and step by step, the purpose within your life will continue to unfold. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the part of your heart that has been asking for strength. There are moments when you have carried responsibilities that felt too heavy. There are moments when you kept moving forward, even though inside you were tired. There are moments when you wondered how much longer you could continue being strong. I saw those moments. I saw the battles you never talked about. I saw the worries you carried while still helping others. I saw the times when your heart needed encouragement, but you chose to encourage someone else. I want you to know something today. You do not always have to pretend that you are never tired. You do not have to hide every struggle. You do not have to carry every burden alone. Come closer to me. Bring me the thoughts that keep you awake. Bring me the questions you cannot answer. Bring me the emotions you do not know how to explain. I am not only near you when you feel strong, I am also near you when you need strength. My child, many people believe they must have everything perfect before they come to me. They think they must fix every weakness and solve every problem first. But I want your heart, not a performance. I want your honesty. I want your trust. I want a relationship with you in every season. When you are joyful, walk with me. When you are confused, talk to me. When you feel strong, remember me. When you feel weak, lean on me. You were never created to walk this journey disconnected from my guidance. There is a peace that comes when you stop believing everything depends only on your own strength. Yes, take action. Yes, make wise choices. Yes, work with dedication. But remember that your value is not measured only by what you accomplish. You are loved beyond your achievements. You are seen beyond your success. You matter beyond what the world notices. The world often tells people they must always do more, gain more, and prove more. But I want you to learn balance. Work with purpose, but do not lose your peace. Dream with faith, but do not forget gratitude. Move forward, but do not forget to appreciate where you are today. Life is not only about reaching destinations. It is also about who you become during the journey. A person can gain many things and still feel empty if their heart loses peace. Protect what matters most. Protect love. Protect kindness. Protect wisdom. Protect your connection with me. These are treasures that cannot be measured only by numbers or possessions. I want you to begin looking at yourself differently. Stop speaking to yourself with words you would never speak to someone you love. You show patience to others. Show patience to yourself. You encourage others. Encourage yourself. You forgive others. Learn to receive forgiveness and keep growing. Do not let yesterday's mistakes become a voice that controls today. Learn from them. Grow from them. Become wiser because of them. A mistake can become a teacher when you respond with humility. A difficult moment can become a lesson when you allow yourself to grow. Every day gives you another opportunity. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke. It is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community. By doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself. Jesus says, "This is not history, it is a living promise about your future." Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. Use it well. I also want you to pay attention to the things you allow into your heart. Your heart is like a home. You do not allow everything into your home without consideration. In the same way, do not allow every thought, every fear, and every negative word to live inside your heart. Choose what builds you. Choose what strengthens you. Choose what reminds you of truth. Spend time with things that bring wisdom. Speak with people who encourage growth. Create habits that move you toward peace. Your daily choices are creating the direction of your life. Small actions repeated over time create transformation. A few minutes of prayer, a few moments of gratitude, a small act of kindness, a wise decision. These things may look simple, but they shape your heart. Never underestimate consistency. A river shapes stone, not because of one powerful moment, but because it continues flowing. Continue choosing what is good, continue growing, continue walking. Even when progress feels slow, keep moving. I also want to remind you that every person you meet is carrying a story. Be gentle, be patient, be compassionate. The world has many people who are hurting silently. Your kindness may become the moment that reminds them they are not forgotten. A loving word can reach places criticism never could. A listening ear can heal places judgment never touched. Carry kindness with you. Not because everyone will return it, but because kindness reflects the heart you are choosing to build. Do not let a difficult world make your heart hard. Let wisdom protect you, but let love continue flowing through you. There is strength in a gentle heart. There is courage in choosing goodness. There is power in remaining hopeful. If these words are bringing comfort to your spirit today, and you are choosing to walk forward with a peaceful heart, write, "I choose peace," in the comments. Let this become your reminder that you are releasing unnecessary burdens and trusting the journey ahead. Stay with me until the end, because there is still more I want to speak into your life. Every part of this message is helping you understand how to build stronger faith, a healthier, and a life guided by wisdom. Remember this: rest is not failure. Needing help is not weakness. Having questions does not mean you have lost faith. You are learning. You are growing. You are becoming. Take one step at a time. Do not allow the weight of tomorrow to steal the purpose of today. I am with you in the unknown. I am with you in the waiting. I am with you in the rebuilding. Continue forward with courage. Continue forward with hope. Continue forward knowing that every day you walk with faith, something meaningful is growing inside you. Your journey is still unfolding, and I am walking beside you through every moment. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the place inside your heart where dreams have been hidden. I know there are things you once believed for with excitement. I know there are hopes you carried that made your heart feel alive. I know there were visions, ideas, and desires inside you that slowly became quiet because life became difficult. You experienced delays. You experienced disappointment. You experienced moments when things did not happen the way you expected, and somewhere along the journey, a small voice began saying, "Maybe it is too late. Maybe that season has passed. Maybe I should stop believing." But I want you to hear me today. Do not bury what I placed inside your heart because one season was hard. Do not give up on growth because the process took longer than you imagined. Do not stop walking because the road looked different from the picture you created in your mind. Sometimes the journey changes, but the purpose remains. Sometimes the method changes, but the meaning remains. Sometimes the timing changes, but the lesson continues. My child, I know every desire that lives inside your heart. I know the things you have prayed about. I know the dreams you have not told anyone because you feared they would not understand. I know the goals that still quietly remain within you. And I want you to remember this. The dreams connected with wisdom, love, and purpose require patience. A beautiful garden does not appear the same day seeds are planted. The gardener waters. The gardener waits. The gardener protects the growth happening beneath the surface. In the same way, do not abandon your growth because you cannot see everything yet. Keep watering your faith. Keep developing your abilities. Keep learning. Keep preparing. Preparation is part of the journey. There are things you are learning now that will help you in places you have not reached yet. The patience you develop today may protect you tomorrow. The wisdom you gain today may guide your future decisions. The strength you build today may help you carry greater responsibility later. Nothing valuable grows without preparation. I also want you to stop allowing fear to make decisions for your future. Fear will always show you what could go wrong. Fear will remind you of every past disappointment. Fear will tell you that staying exactly where you are is safer than trying again. But growth requires courage. A ship may feel safe staying at the shore, but it was created to move through the waters. You were created to grow. You were created to learn. You were created to use what has been placed within you. Do not let fear keep your gifts hidden. Take the next step. Maybe it is a small step. Maybe nobody notices. Maybe it does not look impressive. But small, faithful steps create movement. Movement creates growth. Growth creates transformation. The life you desire is built through the choices you repeat. I want you to also understand that every door is not meant to open immediately. Sometimes you ask why something is taking time, but time is teaching you something important. Imagine receiving something before you develop the wisdom to handle it. What should have been a blessing could become a burden. This is why growth matters. I care about the person you are becoming. A strong heart can handle seasons that a rushed heart cannot. Allow yourself to mature. Allow yourself to learn. Allow yourself to become stronger. Do not hate the chapter that is preparing you. There is value even here. There is purpose even now. I want you to look around your life and notice the lessons. Notice the people who helped you grow. Notice the moments that taught you patience. Notice the challenges that revealed your strength. Notice the small signs of progress. Do not only celebrate the destination, celebrate growth. Celebrate becoming wiser. Celebrate choosing peace when you used to choose worrying. Celebrate responding with patience when you once reacted with frustration. These moments matter. They show transformation. They show that something inside you is changing. And remember this, your journey is not only about receiving, it is also about becoming someone who gives. Give kindness, give encouragement, give understanding, give hope. When you help lift another person, you bring light into places that need it. The world has enough criticism. Be someone who brings compassion. The world has enough discouragement. Be someone who reminds others that they can continue. Your words have power. Use them carefully. A sentence spoken with love can stay in someone's heart for years. A small act of kindness can become a memory someone never forgets. Never think your life cannot make a difference. You may not see every impact you create, but small lights still remove darkness. Continue shining, continue loving, continue growing. There will be times when progress feels slow. There will be times when you wonder if your effort matters. During those moments, remember that roots grow before fruit appears. A foundation is built before a house stands. The hidden work comes before the visible result. Keep building. Keep believing. Keep becoming. The person you are developing into is important. If these words are encouraging your heart, and you are ready to move forward with courage, write "I will grow" in the comments. Let those words remind you that your journey is still alive, and your purpose is still unfolding. Stay with me until the end, because there are still deeper messages your heart needs to receive. Each part is helping you strengthen your faith, renew your thoughts, and prepare your heart for the days ahead. Remember this today: you are not too late. You are not too far behind. You are not forgotten. Your life still carries meaning. Your experiences still carry lessons. Your heart still carries purpose. Walk forward without comparing. Move ahead without fear controlling you. Continue becoming the person you were created to become. I see your effort. I see your growth. I see every small step. And I'm walking with you as your story continues to unfold, one faithful step at a time. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the part of your heart that has been learning how to remain peaceful when life does not move according to your plans. I know there have been times when you expected one thing, but something completely different happened. I know there were moments when you thought the path ahead would be simple, but unexpected challenges appeared. You asked questions. You searched for answers. You wondered why the road had turns you never planned. But I want you to understand something today. A changed direction does not mean a destroyed purpose. A difficult moment does not mean your story is ended. A season of uncertainty does not mean you have been abandoned. Sometimes the path you did not expect teaches you things you would never have learned on the path you originally wanted. Sometimes the moments you call interruptions become the moments that create transformation. Sometimes the closed doors you question become the protection you later appreciate. My child, I see more than the moment you are standing in. You see today. I see the entire journey. You see the challenge. I see the strength growing through it. You see the waiting. I see the wisdom being formed. Trust does not mean you will always understand immediately. Trust means you continue walking while understanding is still growing. Many people stop because they cannot see the whole road. They want every answer before they move. They want every detail before they believe. But life requires faith. The first step often comes before the full picture. The seed grows before the harvest appears. The foundation is built before the house is seen. Do not despise the hidden work happening inside you. Hidden growth is still growth. Quiet progress is still progress. Small steps are still movement. Every choice you make with wisdom and faith matters. I want you to think about the person you were years ago. Think about the situations you once believed you could never overcome. Think about the worries that once filled your mind. Think about the mountains that once looked impossible. Now look at where you are. You learned. You adapted. You survived. You grew. That is not an accident. That is evidence of strength forming inside you. Do not forget how many times you have already been carried through difficult moments. When new challenges appear, remember old victories. When fear speaks loudly, remember the strength you have already discovered. When doubt appears, remember that you have walked through uncertainty before and continued forward. I want you today to release the habit of expecting the worst. Many people prepare their hearts for disappointment because they are afraid to hope. They believe if they expect pain, they can protect themselves. But living without hope is not protection. It becomes a prison. Allow yourself to believe again. Allow yourself to dream again. Allow yourself to trust that good things can still grow. A heart that remains open can experience beauty that a closed heart cannot receive. Yes, use wisdom. Yes, learn from the past. Yes, make better choices. But do not allow yesterday's wounds to steal tomorrow's possibilities. Healing does not mean you forget everything. Healing means the past no longer controls every step you take. I also want you to understand the power of patience. Patience is not weakness. Patience is strength under control. Patience teaches you to make decisions with wisdom instead of pressure. Many mistakes happen because people rush into something they were supposed to carefully consider. Do not let pressure guide your life. Let wisdom guide you. Not everything that arrives quickly is meant to stay. Not everything that takes time is delayed. Some of the most valuable things require preparation. A strong relationship takes time. A strong character takes time. A meaningful purpose takes time. Give yourself permission to grow. You are not a machine. You are a person learning, developing, and becoming. I want you to also practice gratitude in this season. Look for the blessings that already exist. Sometimes you become so focused on what you are waiting for that you forget what you already have. You have lessons. You have opportunities. You have another day to become better. You have moments where kindness can be shared. You have the ability to choose a new direction. Do not overlook these gifts. Gratitude brings your attention back to what matters. A grateful heart sees light even before the entire sky is clear. It recognizes small signs of hope. It celebrates progress. It finds strength in simple moments. Begin each day with thankfulness. Before worrying about what is missing, remember what remains. Before thinking about the problem, remember the strength available to face it. Your perspective changes your journey. I also want you to be careful with the words you speak over yourself. Never speak about yourself as someone without hope. Never call yourself defeated because of a temporary situation. Never reduce your entire life to one difficult experience. Your words influence your heart. Speak with wisdom. Speak with kindness. Speak with faith. The way you treat yourself matters. Be patient with your growth. Encourage yourself the way you would encourage someone you love. You are still becoming. You are still learning. You are still moving forward. Do not give up on yourself. I have not given up on you. There are still lessons ahead. You are about to enter your divine future. Remember that this message does not end with you. People can use your breakthrough to get where they need to go through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community, you can help this mission. By doing so, you are sowing into the awakening, deliverance, and restoration of souls who are still trapped in darkness. This is not poetry when Jesus says, "Give, and heaven will open over you." Every seed you plant turns into oil for your destiny, fire for your calling, and safety for your family. Now is your time, my child. Have faith, and as you do, watch God multiply what you let go of. There are still moments of joy ahead. There are still opportunities to grow, love, and create meaningful impact. Keep walking. Keep listening. Keep your heart connected to what is good. If these words are bringing strength into your heart today, and you are ready to trust the path ahead, write, "I will trust," in the comments. Let this remind you that you are choosing faith over fear and patience over pressure. Stay with me, because this journey is not finished. Continue listening until the end, because there are still important words ahead that will help you protect your peace, understand your purpose, and walk with a stronger heart. Remember this: a slow season can still be a meaningful season. A quiet season can still be a growing season. A difficult season can still become a teaching season. Do not judge your entire story by one chapter. Keep turning the page. Keep believing. Keep becoming. Every day is another opportunity to choose wisdom. Every step is another opportunity to grow. Every moment is another opportunity to walk closer with me. I'm guiding you through what you understand and what you do not understand. I am with you in the answers and in the questions. Continue forward. Your journey still carries purpose. Your heart is still being strengthened, and the story being written through your life is not finished yet. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the deepest place inside your heart. The place where you keep the thoughts you rarely share with anyone. I know the dreams you still think about. I know the prayers you continue to carry. I know the questions that appear when you are alone and everything around you becomes quiet. There have been moments when you wondered if you were strong enough. There have been moments when you wondered if your efforts mattered. There have been moments when you wondered if anyone truly understood the journey you have walked. But I want you to hear me clearly today. I understand. I have seen every step. I have seen every battle. I have seen every moment when you chose to continue. Even though stopping felt easier, your courage has not gone unnoticed. Your patience has not been forgotten. Your faith through difficult moments has been shaping something inside you. My child, sometimes the greatest transformations happen quietly. The world may not notice when your heart becomes stronger. People may not see when your thoughts begin changing. Others may not recognize the battles you have overcome within yourself, but growth that happens inside you is still powerful. A tree does not become strong only because of what people see above the ground. Its strength comes from the roots, hidden beneath the surface. The deeper the roots grow, the stronger the tree becomes when storms arrive. In the same way, I have been strengthening your roots, your patience, your wisdom, your compassion, your understanding, your ability to keep going. Do not ignore the value of what has been developing inside you. You have learned lessons that cannot be purchased. You have gained wisdom that only experience can teach. You have discovered strength you did not know you carried. Now, I want you to stop looking at yourself for the eyes of yesterday. You are not the same person you were before. You have grown, you have learned, you have changed. Do not allow old thoughts to control a new season. Many people remain trapped because their life changes, but their thinking stays the same. They continue carrying old fears into new opportunities. They continue expecting old disappointments in new relationships. They continue speaking about themselves based on who they used to be. But today I want you to renew your mind. Look forward with wisdom. Look forward with hope. Look forward with faith. The lessons from yesterday should guide you, not imprison you. The pain from yesterday should create compassion, not bitterness. The mistakes from yesterday should create wisdom, not shame. You are allowed to grow beyond your past. You are allowed to become stronger. You are allowed to begin again. I also want to remind you that the way you treat others during your journey matters. Success without love becomes empty. Knowledge without humility becomes pride. Progress without kindness loses its meaning. As you move forward, keep your heart gentle, celebrate others, encourage others, help others when you can. The kindness you release into the world creates an impact greater than you understand. A simple encouraging word can reach a person at the exact moment they need it. A small act of love can become a turning point in someone's life. Never believe that your goodness is wasted. I see every seed planted with a sincere heart. Continue planting, continue loving, continue bringing light. But also remember this: having a kind heart does not mean you should carry every burden that belongs to someone else. Wisdom creates healthy boundaries. You can love people without losing yourself. You can help others without ignoring your own growth. You can forgive while still learning important lessons. Peace requires wisdom. Protect what I am growing inside you. Protect your heart. Protect your purpose. Protect your time. Every day you are choosing what receives your attention. Choose carefully. Time is a gift. Use it for things that bring growth, love, wisdom, and meaning. Do not spend your entire life chasing approval from people. Some people will misunderstand you. Some people will not see your growth. Some people will only remember an old version of you. But their opinion is not the foundation of your identity. Keep becoming who you were created to become. Walk with humility. Walk with patience. Walk with courage. The right people will recognize the person you are becoming. The right connections will support your growth. The right relationships will bring peace, not constant confusion. Do not fear releasing what continuously pulls you away from purpose. Sometimes creating space is necessary for growth. A garden must remove weeds so healthy plants can flourish. In the same way, your life requires attention. Remove habits that weaken you. Remove thoughts that constantly discourage you. Remove patterns that keep you stuck, then replace them with what brings life. Replace fear with trust. Replace bitterness with forgiveness. Replace complaining with gratitude. Replace hesitation with faithful action. Transformation happens through daily choices. Small steps repeated consistently can create a completely different direction. Do not underestimate today. Today matters. The words you speak today matter. The decisions you make today matter. The love you show today matters. Your future is influenced by what you continue practicing now. I want you to walk forward with confidence. Not because every situation is perfect, but because you know you are not walking alone. There will still be unknown roads. There will still be moments that require patience. There will still be seasons where you must trust, but remember how far you have already come. The things that once looked impossible are now behind you. The moments you thought you could not survive became chapters of your testimony. You continued. You grew. You are still here. Let that remind you of the strength inside you. If these words are speaking to your heart today, and you are ready to continue this journey with courage, write, "I am becoming stronger," in the comments. Let this be a reminder that your growth is real, and your story is still moving forward. Stay with me until the end, because there are still important words ahead. The next part will help you understand how to continue walking with faith. Protect your peace and live with greater purpose every day. Before we continue, remember this. Messages of hope travel when hearts choose to share them. If these words have brought encouragement into your life, share this message with someone who may be silently waiting for a reminder that they are not alone. Keep moving forward. Keep your heart open. Keep choosing faith. The work happening inside you is meaningful. The growth happening in your life matters, and every step you take with wisdom and love is carrying you closer to the person you were created to become. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the part of your heart that is learning how to walk forward when you cannot see everything ahead. I know there are moments when you wish every answer would appear immediately. You wish every question could be solved, every worry removed, and every uncertain road made clear before you take another step. But I want you to understand something important. A life of faith is not built by seeing everything first. It is built by trusting while you are still walking. Many times you ask me to reveal the whole road, but I give you the next step because the journey is also creating something inside you. If you received every answer instantly, you might never develop patience. If every challenge disappeared immediately, you might never discover the strength placed within you. If every door opened the moment you knocked, you might never learn wisdom about which doors truly matter. The process has purpose. The waiting has lessons. The journey is shaping you. My child, stop believing that a quiet season means nothing is happening. Some of the most important work happens quietly. The roots of a tree grow where nobody can see. A baby grows in hidden places before entering the world. A masterpiece is created privately before anyone celebrates it. In the same way, there are things growing inside you that are not visible yet. Your patience is growing. Your understanding is growing. Your wisdom is growing. Your faith is growing. Do not quit during the hidden stage. Do not walk away because the results are not immediate. Do not stop planting good seeds because the harvest has not appeared yet. Every good choice matters. Every act of kindness matters. Every moment you choose hope over fear matters. You are building something one decision at a time. I know sometimes you look around and wonder why your journey looks different. You see others reaching places you want to reach. You see others receiving answers you have prayed for. You wonder if you have been left behind. But listen to me. Your life is not a race against someone else. You are not late because another person arrived earlier. You are not failing because your path looks different. Every person carries a different story. Every person walks through different lessons. Every person grows in different seasons. Focus on the path in front of you. The time you spend comparing could be used for growing. The energy you spend worrying could be used for creating. The moment you spend looking backward could be used for moving forward. Protect your attention. Where your focus goes, your heart follows. Focus on growth. Focus on gratitude. Focus on becoming better each day. There is something powerful about a person who continues improving quietly. A person who does not need applause to do what is right. A person who keeps faith even when nobody notices. A person who chooses love even after experiencing disappointment. That kind of strength is valuable. I see it. I see the moments nobody else sees. I see when you choose patience. I see when you choose forgiveness. I see when you choose to keep going. Never think your small victories are meaningless. Every large transformation is made from small victories repeated again and again. I also want to speak to you about the importance of releasing fear. Fear will try to convince you that you cannot move forward. Fear will remind you of every time something went wrong. Fear will show you every possible problem before you even begin. But courage is not living without fear. Courage is choosing the right step, even when fear tries to stop you. You do not need to feel completely ready before you begin growing. The first step often creates the confidence you're waiting for. Move with wisdom. Move with patience. Move with trust. Do not allow fear to become the leader of your life. Let wisdom lead you. Let faith strengthen you. Let love guide your decisions. Remember, the thoughts you allow inside your mind influence the direction of your life. If you constantly tell yourself that nothing will change, you close your heart to possibilities. If you constantly repeat your failures, you forget your growth. Start speaking differently. Say, I am learning. I am growing. I can take another step. I can become wiser today. Your words should build your heart, not break it. Speak hope. Speak courage. The world already has enough voices creating fear. Become a voice that creates encouragement for yourself, for your family, for the people around you. You never know who needs the hope you carry. A simple word of kindness can become strength for someone else. A simple act of love can remind someone they matter. A simple moment of patience can change the direction of a relationship. Please know that every seed you plant in this mission will grow into a torch that shines in someone else's darkness. Giving to this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community, does not go to a channel. Your actions are supporting a divine mission to save lost souls. Heaven moves through willing voices, but it grows through hearts that are kind. This is what I say over you now. Each gift you give is like a stream of living water that flows into the life of someone who needs healing. Give, and it will be given to you, is not just a verse for Jesus. It is a living promise that shapes your future. Allow me to invite you now with a simple act of faith. Come into this moment with purpose, with honesty, and with hope. The money you give today is not a donation. The act of spiritual obedience that lets your heavens open is what opens them. Let go of your seed and see what God brings back into your life. Do not underestimate the influence of a faithful heart. I can use ordinary moments in meaningful ways. I can use simple acts to touch lives. I can use your story to encourage someone who feels alone. The things you have overcome can become wisdom for others. The lessons you learned can become guidance. The compassion you gained can become healing. Your journey has value, even the difficult parts, even the parts you did not understand, even the chapters you wanted to skip. They help shape who you are becoming. If these words are strengthening your heart today, and you are choosing courage over fear, write "I will walk forward" in the comments. Let these words remind you that your journey is still moving and your faith is still alive. Stay with me until the end, because there are still important things I want to speak into your heart. The next messages will help you continue building peace, wisdom, and strength for the days ahead. Remember this: you do not have to know everything to take the next step. You do not have to be perfect to keep growing. You do not have to understand every chapter to trust the story. Continue walking, continue learning, continue loving. I am with you in every unknown place. I am with you in every new beginning. I am with you when the road feels easy and when the road feels difficult. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Keep becoming the person you were created to be. The journey continues, and there is still more ahead. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the part of your heart that is learning how to remain strong when life feels uncertain. I know there are moments when you look ahead and wonder what is coming next. You wonder if you are making the right choices. You wonder if the steps you are taking today will lead you toward the future you hope for. I know the thoughts you do not say out loud. I know the questions hidden behind your smile. I know the moments when you encourage everyone else. But inside you are searching for encouragement, too, and I want you to hear this clearly. You are not walking this road alone. Every step matters. Every lesson matters. Every season has something to teach you. Do not think that because you cannot see the full picture, nothing meaningful is happening. A painter does not reveal the masterpiece after the first brushstroke. A builder does not show the finished home after laying the first stone. A story does not reveal its ending after the first chapter. In the same way, your life is still being written. I clears throat. There are chapters you have not reached yet. There are lessons you have not discovered yet. There are moments ahead that you cannot see from where you are standing today. My child, do not allow a temporary struggle to convince you that the entire journey is broken. The storm is a chapter. It is not the whole book. The challenge is a moment. It is not your identity. The difficulty is something you experience. It is not who you are. You are still growing. You are still learning. You are still moving forward. I want you today to release the pressure of needing to have everything perfect. Many people delay their growth because they are waiting for perfect conditions. They say, when everything becomes easier, I will begin. When I feel completely ready, I will start. When every question is answered, I will move. But growth often begins before everything feels comfortable. The first step is rarely perfect. The beginning is rarely easy, but movement creates progress. A person who walks slowly still moves farther than someone who never begins. Take the step in front of you. Make the wise choice today. Practice the habit that strengthens you today. The future is shaped through the decisions you continue making now. I also want to remind you that your thoughts are powerful. Your mind is a place where many battles begin. If you constantly repeat fear, fear becomes louder. If you constantly focus on problems, hope becomes harder to recognize. But when you train your mind toward gratitude, wisdom, and faith, your perspective begins to change. You begin seeing possibilities. You begin noticing growth. You begin recognizing strength that was already inside you. Protect your thoughts. Not every thought deserves a home inside your heart. Not every worry deserves your attention. Not every fear deserves your agreement. Choose carefully what you allow to guide you. A garden grows what is planted inside it. If you plant bitterness, bitterness grows. If you plant gratitude, gratitude grows. If you plant hope, hope grows. Every day you are planting something. Choose seeds that create life. I want you also to understand that healing takes patience. Some wounds do not disappear overnight. Some lessons require time. Some growth happens slowly. Be patient with yourself. Do not criticize yourself because you are still learning. Do not compare your healing process with another person's journey. Everyone carries a different story. Everyone grows at a different pace. Continue taking healthy steps forward. A small step toward peace is still progress. A small step toward forgiveness is still growth. A small step toward wisdom is still transformation. Celebrate the progress you usually ignore. I see it. I see when you choose a better response. I see when you pause instead of reacting. I see when you try again after disappointment. These moments matter. Now I want you to remember something about relationships. The people around you influence the direction of your heart. Choose relationships that encourage growth. Choose conversations that bring wisdom. Choose connections that respect the person you are becoming. Do not hold tightly to every relationship simply because it has been part of your past. Some people are part of a chapter. Some people walk with you longer. Wisdom is learning the difference. Love people. Forgive people. But also protect the purpose growing inside you. A healthy heart requires a healthy environment. Surround yourself with encouragement, honesty, and kindness, and become that kind of person for others, too. Be the person who brings peace. Be the person who reminds others they matter. Be the person who chooses compassion when the world feels cold. The kindness you give can reach places you may never know. Do not underestimate small acts of love. A simple message, a caring word, a moment of listening. These things can become meaningful in someone else's story. I can work through a willing heart. I can use ordinary moments for extraordinary impact. Keep your heart available for goodness. There will still be days when you feel tired. There will still be moments when you need encouragement. During those moments, remember how far you have already come. You have survived days you once thought would defeat you. You have overcome situations that once looked impossible. You have grown through experiences that were not easy. You are stronger than you realize. Not because you never struggled, but because you continued. Your journey is proof that difficult seasons do not have the final word. If these words are reaching your heart today, and you are ready to keep moving with courage, write "I will not give up" in the comments. Let these words become a reminder that your story is still unfolding, and your steps still matter. Continue staying with me until the end, because there is more I want your heart to receive. These final parts will remind you how to protect your peace, strengthen your faith, and walk into every new day with wisdom. Remember this: you are not behind, you are becoming. You are not forgotten, you are growing. You are not without direction, you are being guided. Continue choosing hope, continue choosing patience, continue choosing love. Every day is another opportunity, every breath is another reminder that your journey continues. Walk forward with confidence. Walk forward with wisdom. Walk forward knowing that I am beside you through every valley, every mountain, every question, and every new beginning. The next chapter is still ahead. Keep going. Listen carefully, because today, I want to speak to the part of your heart that has been waiting for reassurance. I know there are moments when you look at everything happening around you and wonder if you are truly moving in the right direction. I know there are moments when the future feels unclear, and you wish you could see every answer before taking another step. But I want you to remember something important. You do not need to see the entire road to keep walking. You only need enough faith for the step in front of you. A traveler does not reach the destination by standing still and waiting to see the whole journey. A traveler moves forward one step at a time, trusting that each step brings them closer. Your life works the same way. Every lesson, every experience, every moment of growth, every decision made with wisdom, they are all steps on the path. My child, stop believing that slow progress means no progress. Sometimes the most powerful transformations happen quietly. The strongest roots grow beneath the ground before anyone sees the tree. The foundation is built before anyone sees the building rise. The preparation happens before the moment arrives. I know you have prayed for changes. I know you have asked for direction. I know you have wondered why certain things required more patience than you expected. But patience has been teaching you. The waiting has been shaping you. The journey has been strengthening you. Do not only focus on what you are waiting to receive. Look at who you are becoming. Are you becoming more patient? Are you becoming wiser? Are you becoming more compassionate? Are you learning to respond differently than before? These changes matter. A transformed heart is one of the greatest signs of growth. Many people want their circumstances to change, but never allow their mindset to change. They want a new chapter while carrying the same old fears. They want peace while continuing to hold thoughts that create worry. They want growth while refusing to release what keeps them stuck. But you are learning. You are growing. You are choosing a different path. Continue. Do not return to the mindset you worked so hard to overcome. There will be moments when old fears try to return. There will be moments when old doubts knock on the door of your heart. There will be moments when your past tries to convince you that nothing has changed. But remember this, a new season requires a renewed mind. Do not answer every old fear. Do not reopen every closed chapter. Do not carry what you have already been learning to release. Move forward with wisdom. Move forward with peace. Move forward with courage. I also want to speak to you about trusting the timing of your life. The world often teaches people to rush. Rush success, rush growth, rush results, rush every process. But meaningful things require care. A tree that will stand for many years takes time to grow. A strong relationship takes time to build. A wise heart takes time to develop. Do not become discouraged, because something valuable requires patience. Time spent growing is not wasted time. Every lesson is preparing you. Every step is developing you. Every season is teaching you something. Trust the process. I also want you to protect your joy. Do not allow everything happening around you to decide what happens within you. Your peace should not depend only on perfect circumstances, because circumstances change, people change, seasons change. But a heart rooted in faith can remain steady. Learn to find gratitude in simple moments. As this awakening grows inside you, know that helping with this mission is not a joke, it is a sign from God. You can support this work through the link in the description or the pinned comment. Whether by buying a coffee, making a donation, or becoming a member of our Ko-Fi community, by doing so, you become part of Jesus' plan to save souls who are still stuck in fog. Every seed turns into light that fights against darkness. If you water others, you will be watered yourself, Jesus says. This is not history. It is a living promise about your future. Come into this moment with faith and a plan. What God has already planned for your life can be unlocked through your giving. A quiet morning, a kind conversation, a lesson learned, another opportunity to begin again. Life is filled with small gifts that many people overlook because they are always searching for something bigger. Open your eyes. Notice the blessings around you. A grateful heart sees differently. A grateful heart lives differently. Gratitude does not remove every challenge, but it reminds you that challenges are not the only thing present. There is still goodness. There is still hope. There is still purpose. I also want you to understand the importance of using your story. Do not hide every scar. Some of the things you survived can become encouragement for someone else. Someone needs to know that difficult seasons can be overcome. Someone needs to hear that growth is possible. Someone needs to see that a person can walk through challenges and still carry kindness. Your journey can become a light, not because every chapter was easy, but because you continued, you learned, you grew. Let your experiences create compassion. Let your lessons create wisdom. Let your growth help others. A meaningful life is not only about what you receive, it is also about what you give. Give encouragement, give patience, give understanding, give love. These things create a lasting impact. The world remembers people who bring light into dark places. Be that light. I know there will still be days when you feel uncertain. I know there will still be questions. But do not let uncertainty remove your courage. You have already walked through things you once thought you could not handle. You have already overcome moments that tested your strength. You have already grown more than you realize. Look back only long enough to recognize how far you have come. Then turn forward. There is still a path ahead. There are still lessons ahead. There are still opportunities ahead. Keep your heart ready. Keep your mind focused. Keep your faith alive. If these words are speaking to your heart today, and you believe that your journey still has meaning, write "My path has purpose" in the comments. Let this remind your heart that you are not standing still. You are growing step by step. Stay with me until the end, because there are still important words ahead. The final parts will help you carry this message into your daily life. Protect your heart and continue walking with confidence. Remember this: you are not measured by how fast you move. You are shaped by the faithfulness of your steps. You are not defined by what tried to stop you. You are strengthened by what you learned. Keep choosing wisdom. Keep choosing hope. Keep choosing love. Every day gives you another chance to become better. Every moment gives you another opportunity to walk differently. Do not give up because the road is longer than expected. The journey still matters. Your growth still matters. Your life still carries purpose. I am with you in every step, every season, and every chapter still waiting to unfold. Listen carefully, because today I want to speak to the part of your heart that is preparing to step into a new way of living. You have heard many words of encouragement. You have reflected on your journey. You have remembered your strength. But now I want you to understand something deeper. A changed life does not come only from hearing truth. A changed life comes from applying truth. Every day you are given opportunities to choose who you are becoming. Every morning is a new invitation. Every challenge is a chance to respond with wisdom. Every conversation is a chance to show love. Every decision is a chance to walk closer to the purpose placed within you. My child, I do not want you only to feel inspired for a moment and then return to the same fears, the same thoughts, and the same habits that have been holding you back. I want transformation inside your heart. I want you to wake up differently, think differently, speak differently, live differently, because the greatest changes often begin with the smallest choices. One peaceful response instead of anger. One moment of gratitude instead of complaining. One step forward instead of staying frozen by fear. One act of kindness instead of walking past someone who needs encouragement. These moments matter. You may think small choices are invisible, but they are building the direction of your life. A river does not carve a path through stone in one moment. It happens through steady movement. In the same way, your growth happens through faithful steps, repeated again and again. Do not underestimate consistency. Do not underestimate patience. Do not underestimate the power of choosing what is right even when nobody sees. I see the quiet victories. I see the battles you overcome within yourself. I see when you choose forgiveness. I see when you choose hope. I see when you keep believing after disappointment. Your growth is not unnoticed. Your journey is not forgotten. Now I want you to release something that has been stopping many hearts. The need for everyone to understand your journey. Not everyone will understand where you are going. Not everyone will understand what is changing inside you. Not everyone will recognize your growth immediately, and that is okay. A seed does not ask everyone for approval before it grows. A flower does not wait for permission before it blooms. It simply follows the purpose placed within it. Do the same. Grow, learn, improve, become. Let your life show the transformation happening inside your heart. You do not need to argue with everyone who doubts you. You do not need to prove yourself to every person who misunderstands you. Walk with humility. Walk with wisdom. Walk with peace. Your actions over time will speak louder than your explanations. I also want you to understand that your future requires your participation. Many people wait for change while refusing to change their choices. They wait for peace but continue feeding their minds with negativity. They wait for growth but refuse to leave unhealthy patterns. They wait for new opportunities but never prepare themselves. I want you to prepare. Use your time wisely. Develop what has been placed inside you. Strengthen your mind. Strengthen your character. Strengthen your relationship with me. The person you become prepares you for the places you will walk into. Preparation is never wasted. The things you learn today may become the wisdom you need tomorrow. The discipline you build today may create strength for future challenges. The love you practice today may change lives you have not even met yet. Keep growing. I also want you to protect yourself from discouragement. There will be days when progress feels slow. There will be moments when you wonder if your effort matters. There will be seasons when you cannot immediately see results. During those times, remember the seed. The seed does not stop growing because the surface looks unchanged. The farmer does not abandon the field because the harvest takes time. Continue planting. Continue watering. Continue believing. The right things take time. The strongest things require patience. Do not quit in the middle of the process. Many people stop just before they discover how much they have grown. Keep walking. One more step, one more day, one more choice. Growth is happening. I also want you to look at the people around you with compassion. Everyone is carrying something. Some carry worries they never share. Some carry memories they never talk about. Some carry questions hidden behind a smile. Be gentle. Be someone who brings encouragement. Be someone who listens. Be someone who reminds others that kindness still exists. The world needs hearts that choose love, and your life can be part of that. Never believe you need to do something huge before you can make a difference. Small acts done with love carry great meaning. A simple message, a caring conversation, a moment of forgiveness, a helping hand. These things matter. Your daily life is filled with opportunities to bring light. Use them. I also want you to remember that peace is something you must protect. Do not allow every situation to control your emotions. Do not allow every opinion to control your identity. Do not allow every challenge to control your hope. Stand firm in what you know is true. You are learning. You are growing. You are becoming. You are not the same person you were when this journey began. Recognize your growth. Celebrate progress. Be thankful for every step forward. The road ahead may still have unknown moments, but you are stronger than before. You have learned patience. You have learned the resilience. You have learned that difficult seasons do not last forever. Carry those lessons with you. If these words are encouraging your heart today, and you are ready to continue walking in faith and wisdom, write, "I am ready for the next chapter," in the comments. Let these words remind you that your story is still moving forward. Stay with me until the final part, because there is one more message I want to place inside your heart. Do not stop here. The ending is important because it will remind you how to carry these words into every day of your life. Remember this: do not only listen, live differently. Do not only hope, take faithful steps. Do not only dream, grow into the person prepared for that dream. Every day is a gift. Every choice is a seed. Every moment is an opportunity. Walk with love. Walk with courage. Walk with patience. I am with you when the road is clear. I am with you when questions remain. I am with you when you begin again. Continue forward. Your journey still has meaning. Your story is still unfolding, and the next chapter is waiting for you to step into it with faith. Listen carefully because you stayed until this moment, and I want to speak one final message into your heart. Do not rush through these words. Receive them slowly. Let them settle inside you. You have walked through every part of this journey. You listened. You reflected. You remembered. You allowed your heart to become quiet enough to hear something deeper than fear, stronger than disappointment, and greater than temporary circumstances. Now, I want to leave you with this truth. Your life is not finished. Your story is not complete. There are still pages that have not been written. There are still moments waiting for you. There are still lessons that will strengthen you. There are still people you will encourage. There are still beautiful things you have not experienced yet. Do not let one difficult chapter convince you that the entire story has already been decided. Many people stop too early. They stop believing. They stop trying. They stop growing. They stop expecting anything good. But I am asking you today, do not stop. Continue. Not because everything will always be easy. Not because every answer will appear immediately. Not because every road will become simple. Continue because your life still has value. Continue because growth is still happening. Continue because there is purpose in your journey. My child, throughout this message, I have reminded you of many things. I reminded you that waiting is not wasted. I reminded you that growth often happens quietly. I reminded you that your thoughts shape your direction. I reminded you that gratitude changes your perspective. I reminded you that peace must be protected. I reminded you that your past is a lesson and not your identity. I reminded you that small, faithful choices create meaningful transformation. Now, I want you to carry those truths into your daily life. Do not leave these words behind after today. Live them. When fear appears, remember what you learned. When discouragement comes, remember what you discovered. When comparison speaks, return to gratitude. When uncertainty appears, take the next faithful step. When old thoughts return, choose new thinking. When life becomes busy, protect quiet moments. Do not wait for inspiration. Build habits. Create space for wisdom. Create time for prayer. Create moments of reflection. Create a life that grows from the inside out. Because transformation is not one emotional moment. Transformation is daily faithfulness. Every day choose kindness. Every day choose patience. Every day choose honesty. Every day choose peace. Every day choose what helps you become stronger. You do not become a different person overnight. You become different one choice at a time. And I want you to understand something beautiful. You do not need to become someone else. You do not need to copy another journey. You do not need to chase another person's timing. You simply need to become the best version of the person you are created to be. There is enough purpose for your life. There is enough meaning in your journey. There is enough opportunity for growth. Walk your own path. Trust your own process. Learn your own lessons. Carry your own wisdom. Do not fear starting small. Do not fear beginning again. Do not fear being different. Keep becoming, and remember this. Your value was never created by success. Your worth was never created by approval. Your identity was never created by circumstances. You matter because your life carries meaning. You matter because your choices create impact. You matter because your presence can bring hope. Never forget that. I also want you to continue becoming someone who gives light. When you speak, speak with kindness. When you lead, lead with humility. When you succeed, remain grateful. When someone struggles, show compassion. When someone feels forgotten, remind them they matter. Do not keep encouragement only for yourself. Pass it forward. Share wisdom. Share patience. Share understanding. You never know how one moment of kindness may change someone's day. Do not underestimate ordinary moments. Many meaningful things begin quietly. I also want to leave you with one practice. At the end of each day, ask yourself, what did I learn today? How did I grow today? Did I bring peace today? Did I become more patient today? Did I choose faith today? Do not seek perfection. Seek progress. Seek growth. Seek wisdom. And when you make mistakes, learn and continue. When you feel weak, rest and continue. When you feel uncertain, pray and continue. Do not stop walking. There will still be mountains. There will still be valleys. There will still be questions. But there will also be strength. There will also be growth. There will also be moments of joy. And through every season, remember you never walk alone. If these words stayed with your heart until this final part, and you are choosing to carry them into your life, write "I will keep walking" in the comments. Let those words become your declaration that you are moving forward with faith, wisdom, patience, and hope. And before this journey closes, if these messages have strengthened your heart, helped your life, or encouraged your spirit, share them with someone who may need hope today. Thank you for staying until the end. Keep your heart open. Keep your faith alive. Keep choosing what builds life. This is not the ending. This is your reminder to continue. Walk in peace. Walk in wisdom. Walk in courage. Walk in hope. And wherever life takes you next, I'm with you, one step at a time.